Hey, Dan here, and in this video we are going to talk about how you can get more higher revenue business owner leads with Google Ads as an accountant. So before we dive in, I'll quickly introduce myself. My name is Dan and I'm the owner of Accounting Kings, where we work with accountants to help them get more higher revenue business owner clients. And you can see over here on my screen, this is my Google Ads account. And last 30 days, we spent about $50,000 on ads. And I create these videos just because I want to show you all the insights that I have so that you can implement it, make some money and help more people. So in this video, I'm going to discuss exactly how you can get more business owners with higher incomes using just a couple really easy to implement strategies with Google Ads. So let's dive right in right now. So we are in an ad account of a client of mine right now. He's a owner of an accounting firm and we've been running ads for I think like 6-7 months right now. Ads are performing pretty well, but during tax season, a lot of the clicks that we were getting were more from individuals. So if you have a keyword, as an example, accounting services in my area, outside of tax season, a lot of business owners make the search because there's no need for an individual to look for an accountant 9 times out of 10 outside of tax season. But during tax season, a lot of individuals are also using these types of keywords. So a lot of the traffic that you will get are from individuals. And if you are watching this video and you are an accountant, you probably don't really want to attract more individuals, but mainly want to work with business owners. It's just more revenue, more fun, and it's more monthly recurring income. So there are just a couple really easy to implement strategies that you can implement literally in 10 minutes from now that will directly get you more business owners with higher incomes. So the only thing that you have to do is go to the audiences of your campaign. I'll make sure that you can actually see everything. And then over here, you scroll down and there are 3 things that you can do to get more business owners with higher incomes. Number 1, you see demographics over here. Okay, you go over here and what you can do, you can just click on edit, create an automated rule. Then over here, exclude. I always say young plus old. And then what you want to do, you create an action over here and you are going to exclude the younger and older age groups. So over here, 2 conditions, you click on age group conditions, age, and we are going to exclude the age groups 18 till 24 and 65 plus. The reason why we want to exclude those age groups is because most of the business owners that want to find a new accountant, and of course you want to get a new business as a client to work with them for 10 years. Most of those people, they don't own a business and can afford your services if they are in the age group 18 to 24. There are of course always exceptions, but 9 times out of 10, those types of people are not able to afford your higher revenue services. Over here, maybe those people have the money, but they probably will retire in a few years. So it's not even a really good investment to get a client that is 65 plus, because most of the times maybe you can do some retirement planning, but the recurring revenue for the next 10 years will not be there. So you want to exclude those age groups. You click on apply. Over here, you see exclude from all. And then you are done. I'm not going to save this right now because we are using some different strategies with this client. This way you can actually make sure that the clicks that you are getting and that you are only showing the ads to people that most likely have a good business and can afford your services in terms of age, and that they can also work with you for many, many years to come. Now, the second thing you can do is go over here to household income. Okay, this is a big one. You go over here, you implement the same rule. And then over here, you want to say exclude lower. And this is just really up to you. Typically, I always exclude the lower 50% of incomes, because you can literally just tell Google, hey, only show my ads to people that are making money. So it's so easy to actually show the ads only to people that actually make money. It's not even funny. So always just exclude the lower 50%. If your ads, and this is also for the age exclusions, you can only really implement those strategies if your ads are already getting enough impressions and if you are already spending your budget, okay? You do not want to exclude certain age groups or certain incomes if you are struggling with actually spending money with the ads. So that's a quick side note. Only implement this strategy if you are spending the budget, if you are getting clicks and impressions, okay? So start with the lower 50, sometimes the lower 60%. At some point, if you are still getting lower income leads and you are spending the budget, you can also exclude the unknowns. The thing with the unknowns is that Google sometimes doesn't know if someone is making a lot of money. So Google knows how much money you are making. For example, if someone is looking to buy a Rolls Royce, most likely they are in the top 10%. If they are just looking to buy a normal car, they're not in the top 10%. So that's really easy for Google actually to know. But some people, they only search from an incognito tab, have VPNs or other like cookie blockers. So Google doesn't really know how much money those people are making. So they fall in the unknown tab. And in the unknown tab, you can find a lot of really good potential clients, but it's also just the fact that you will also get more lower income leads. So if you are spending budget, just click on the unknowns too, click on apply, and then exclude from all the age groups, exclude from all the ad groups, and then save rule. Okay, so what we have just done, we are only going to show the ads to people that we know most likely own a business since they are in those age groups and make money and actually can work with us for the long term. Because if they are 65 and or even if they are 70 and they own a business, we can maybe do their books for like another 2 years before they retire. Okay, so those are the two things. And now the big thing to actually get those business owners is audience segments. So audience segments is essentially a couple of audiences that Google will give you that you can use. And as an accountant, you most likely want to work with established small, medium-sized business owners. You only really want to show the ads to people that own a business. And if you use a keyword like accounting services in my area or accounting services in my state, everybody can make that search, even if you don't own a business. So what you can do over here, click on edit audience segments, just select a random campaign. And then as you can see, we have already done this with this client. You can see over here that we have the business audiences. Okay, so what you want to do, just type in business. I always scroll down and I go over here in the in-market section. So I just select the things that are just really business related, like business services, business financial services, business technology, business and industrial products, advertising and marketing. You can also use business and productivity software, but I always think there's also a likelihood that individuals can use productivity software for their own jobs. And also business loans. So of course it makes sense that 99% of people looking for business and industrial products or business technology or advertising services, that they own a business, right? There are always exceptions to the rule that if you are a marketing consultant working for someone else and you are of course doing research into marketing services, you will also fall in this audience segment. But it's 90% of the times that it actually is only going to show to business owners. And by using these audience over here, you are telling Google, start bidding more on the clicks from people that have made searches and showed interest and are in the market for business services and for business loans. So, and of course, only people that have a real business are actually going to see those ads. Okay, so then another important thing to realize is you have observations and targeting. What an observation is, what I said before, is that you are going to bid more. Okay, so you are going to have a higher bid, like let's say 10% higher bid on a click versus someone that doesn't have these audience segments. With a targeting audience segment, so you just click over here, you are only going to show the ads to people that have made those interest and were in the market for those services. So the biggest difference is with observation audience segments, there's still a chance that you are going to actually pay for a click from someone that is not in the market for those services. With a targeted audience segment, you are never going to show the ads to someone that is not in the market for those services. Now, this can also have a really big downside, and you can only really do this if you are already spending money. And I really want to stress this because this can also kill your campaign. Because if you are struggling to get impressions, clicks, and spend the full allocated ad budget, and then you are going to do a targeted business audience, you are actually going to exclude a lot of the impressions that you are going to get. And of course, it's always quality of quantity. I assume as an accountant, you rather want to have 2 really high quality new clients per month than 10 like not really high quality, low revenue clients. But still, it's important that you are going to spend your full budget because the algorithm needs to get the data. Otherwise, it will not be able to actually optimize. So only do this if you actually are spending money and if you see that more than 50% of the leads you are generating are not business owners. Okay, so those are the 3 major things that you can implement literally today to get more higher revenue business owner clients, right? So I always recommend, unless you want to work with lower income individuals, from the start, always exclude the lower 50%. If you are an accountant and there's not really a reason why you want to spend money on clicks of people that simply can never afford your services, again, unless that's your target audience. Also, if you want to get more clients that actually can stay with you for many, many years, exclude the 65 plus. And if you only want to work with business owners, you can use those observation and later on targeted business audiences. So I really hope that this kind of gave you some insights if you are running Google Ads for your firm and if you had that same problem. This is something that we are implementing with all of our clients. And as I just showed you earlier, every single month we spend about $50,000 on ads for our clients. So that's it for this video. If you are an accountant and you want to get more business owner clients, then there are 2 links in the description. The first link, you can click on it to see how I help accountants get more clients in a way where we don't profit until you do. I create these videos for free, so you don't have to, but if you are interested, feel free to check it out. And then the second link is a free Facebook community where you can network and learn from like-minded accountants to just make some more new friends that are on the same path as you are. So I really appreciate that you've been watching the video till the end. If you like this content, you want to learn more, of course, don't forget to like the video so that the algorithm is going to serve you more and so that I actually know that you enjoy this content. If you do not want to miss any other videos, click on subscribe. Otherwise, there's a chance that you will miss on other valuable information. And of course, if you have any specific questions, leave them in the comments. So again, thank you so much for watching the video and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one.